Why do you think it's so important for people to still be a source of light even after they experience so much darkness?
I believe that in my experience, after going through a lot of darkness, after experiencing so much pain, being in a position where I feel like I'm so stuck that I can't get up again, I felt like I never really saw myself getting out of that situation. I just thought that, that was all life had for me. And that was really what I was created for, just to continue to experience the amount of darkness that I did for many years. I'm talking around the age of 13 and I'm like 23 right now. And so, I think that being that source of light, once you're able to remove yourself out of that darkness, being a source of light to other people who are still in the darkness, who are still going through challenges, who are still facing pain, who are still experiencing, just loneliness, feeling like they're alone, feeling like they don't have anyone that can relate to their pain. Just having people struggling and just seeing themselves like I did, that I saw myself like I can never get out. And so being that hope for them, being that source of light towards them in that darkness, and showing them like, hey, if I was able to get out of this, then there's hope available. That if I was here and I was able to rise back up from the pain, then don't ever think that your story is over. Don't ever think that that's all you have in store for you. There's so much more to your story. There's so much more to your journey and why you were created, why you were placed on this earth. And so once you're able to find resilience, once you're able to find purpose in that pain, once you're able to find the reason why you had to go through that pain, because most times, like my story, I kind of realized that I had to go through that just so I can be that voice, just so I can have that story to let people know, like, hey, I've been in this position and I know what it's like to be in that space, and you don't have to be alone. I'm able to use that story of what I experienced and what I went through to be able to motivate others and to able to help them realize that, it's not only pain, but once you're able to recognize that with pain comes an amount of strength, with pain, you're able to build hope. You have that experience, you have that story, you've been there.